All right, today we're going to make a blogging platform that is going to have different authors associated with the different posts. I can create an author. I can go ahead and create a post for that author. I can edit that post or delete it. And I can also delete the author. Let's go take a look at our starter files and see what we have so far. I've already run npm install, but our package.json has body parser, express, MySQL, and Sequelize. We have a config.json with username root, password null, and database blogger on the development, which is the one that we're working on. And I've already created a database called blogger in MySQL. To get started, you'll want to open up your MySQL Workbench or SQL Pro and create this database. Make sure that the username, password, and database name all match what you input in your system. Our server is set up. We've included our models. We set our port to 8080, and we've included all of our routes, as well as synced with Sequelize. Our routes have already been written for us. We've included the models and written things for find all on author, find one on author, create a new author, and delete the author. HTML routes for the blog, the CMS, and the author manager. And post routes for posting a new blog or updating a new blog. Our front end has been built out for us with our HTML and our CSS. We also have JavaScript files that are going to populate the author, blog, or the form to post a new blog or update a blog based on the user's actions. Our work lies in the models folder. But before we talk about what that work is, let's go ahead and start this application and see what it does right now. All right, so it looks like I can create an author and a blog, but doesn't seem to be displaying, and I don't think they're connected to one another. Let's go back and look at our files and see what we need to do. All right, so it looks like I need to add another configuration object as an argument so that I can set up an association with the authors. They put an example here for us. Let's go check it out. All right, so this is a one-to-one association. Every blog post only has one author, so we can use belong to. All right, let's talk about what we did here. First, we added a new object inside of our post variable called class methods. This will hold any of the methods that we need to perform on this model. We did a belongs to because there's only one author per blog post. And we said post belongs to models.author. That's because we called author uppercase author in our author.js. All right. The next two things we had to look around for a little bit. The first one is on delete cascade. So when we delete an author, we want to delete all of the posts associated with that author. So we said here, if the author is gone, we want you to delete the post too. Next is foreign key, and that just means that we will not associate any author with any post that doesn't have a key. All right. Next, we're going to go to author.js. Author.js is going to have a different association. So Our posts can only have one author, but our authors can have many posts. We're going to use has many in Sequelize for this. Alright, here we did it a little differently. We start the same way, adding class methods to our author model, and we associate, but this time we're just doing author.hasMany models.post. We don't have to worry about if a post gets deleted, deleting the author. So we don't have to put all those extra details in here. Okay. Now that we've done that, let's see how our app functions. All right, looks like we got a couple bugs out of the way. Let's see how it's working now. I want to point out one or two things here. Notice on the assignment here it says that the number of posts will display when we learn joins in the next activity. So you can associate these different objects together, but until you tell them to go ahead and join, then you cannot reference one inside the other. So because whenever I create the author, I'm posting to a route that without the join only knows about the author object, it can't define how many posts are associated with the author yet. Same thing is happening here. Whenever I post the blog, it knows to associate it with the author, but I can't access things about the author like the name within the post until I add a join. All right, we're done, guys.